Hey there! So this is just a little PSA before we get started, because as much as we love cool tech and gadgets, above all, it's just most important to stay safe. So make sure you wear a mask, grab some hand sanitizer, some cleaning supplies, especially if you're going out and about and back to your school building. Let's power through this together, let's get through this, and let's get back to the show. It is safe to say that 2020 flipped the world as we know it upside down. Actually, maybe that's kind of even an understatement. It took the world, flipped it upside down, and spun it aggressively to no end. Like seriously, this year is flying by. From conventions to events to school to even work, there is no escaping the new virtual remote world that we live in now. If it wasn't online before, it most likely is now. And actually, I personally think that this is one of the positives to come out of this pandemic. It pushed us forward and made us realize that we have the technology at our disposal to learn, work, and teach from anywhere that we want. So, since we become especially dependent on tech this year, in today's video, I want to create a new back to school and work from home buying guide with some essential tech that you need to get connected. Also, later on in this video, we have Webs making her triumphant return to the channel to share some tips and tricks on how to deal with this very different upcoming school year. For those that don't know, she is a public school teacher and definitely has a lot more experience to talk on this topic than I do. So let's hop to it. What is up, my friends? It's Ray back here, and welcome to my 2020 back to school and work from home essentials buying guide. I know I might be a little late for some, but given the current climate, you just never know what to expect anymore in 2020. However, I also feel like a buying guide like this is something that could always be helpful, whether you're teaching, learning, or working from home. So with that said, before we get started, I just want to remind you guys to smash that subscribe button and hit that bell notification icon so you can be notified by YouTube whenever I decide to live stream and upload new videos. There is so much content coming down the pipeline that I don't want you guys to miss a thing. So with that out of the way, let's do this. Alright, so to get you guys connected to the web and into your classes and sessions, the first thing that I'm going to recommend here is the Google Nest Wi-Fi system. I picked up the router and a point a few weeks back, and it completely changed my work from home world. Prior to getting this system, my connection would always randomly drop with my Comcast router, and I'm not sure why that happened, but it was just getting really annoying. So I decided to try this Nest system, and now that doesn't happen anymore. I have the main router set up downstairs and the point upstairs in my room. No matter where I'm at in my house, I always have a rock solid connection now. And the cool thing is that you can keep adding to the system as needed. So let's say if you need to add another point to get a stronger connection in another part of your house, you can just buy another one and add it on. It's pretty sweet. The points also act as Google assistants, and they have speakers built in so you can play music and such. So that's definitely another plus.
Hey Google, play me some motivational music.
Sure. Here's a Spotify playlist called Morning Motivation.
As far as computers go, I recommend the 13-inch Dell XPS 2-in-1 hybrid laptop and the 11-inch iPad Pro. Both are going to run you around the $1,000 mark, especially once you start adding in keyboards and other things to the iPad Pro, but I'm the type of person that buys once and buys right, you know, because these are quality machines that are going to last you a long time. The 13-inch 2-in-1 Dell XPS is an incredibly powerful, ultra-thin laptop that performs like a champ with its latest 10th gen Intel processor. The typing experience on the keyboard is excellent, the battery life is great, the 4K screen is absolutely gorgeous, and the key feature is that it flips around so you can switch between laptop and tablet mode so you can decide how you want to work on this thing. It's pretty sweet. If PCs aren't your cup of tea, the 11-inch iPad Pro is also a phenomenal tablet that chews through whatever task you throw at it. You guys know I talk a lot about the iPad Pro and use it in many of my workflows for many things. It's just one of those devices that's always getting better, and it just offers so many different ways to use it. You can touch the screen, use the Apple Pencil, use a keyboard, use a mouse, whatever it is. There's a lot of flexibility that comes with owning an iPad Pro. As a matter of fact, it actually feels like it's becoming more of a hybrid experience like the Dell XPS, but you can detach the tablet here and just take that with you wherever you want to go. Of course though, there's always a chance that these two may be overkill for your needs, and in that case, there are much cheaper PCs, laptops, and even Chromebooks for under $300 that may prove to be a better option for your needs. The Dell XPS and the iPad Pro are just two devices that I became very comfortable with, and I just can't help but recommend them. They're really great. For an external display with one of these devices, I do recommend the Dell U2720Q 4K USB-C display and the slightly cheaper BENQ EX2780Q HDR IPS monitor. Both of these are fantastic razor-sharp displays that can perfectly accompany any of the devices that I mentioned earlier. Out of the two, it's the Dell U2720Q that offers better specs and more versatility. But at the end of the day, they're both modern displays that offer near bezel-less designs, and they're a bit more future-proof than the cheaper options that are out there. When it comes to headphones to focus on your schoolwork, I recommend the AIRPODS Pro and the Anker Soundcore Liberty 2 Pro. AIRPODS might be the trendy gold standard when it comes to wireless earbuds, but they aren't the only ones out there that perform well. The Liberty 2 Pro are half the price, offer great sound quality, phenomenal battery life, solid comfort, and work seamlessly with both iOS and Android. At the end of the day, it really comes down to how much you want to spend, but these are two options out there that I really love. As far as great tech backpacks go, I recommend the Level 8 Atlas Pro and the Air Fitback 2. Both of these are fantastic backpacks that can comfortably hold all of the tech and supplies that you will ever need. The Fitback 2 is more geared towards like everyday work and commuting, so it is a little smaller, but the Atlas Pro performs just as well and has the added benefit of being larger and flipping open like a suitcase. This makes it great for traveling or sports because you can comfortably pack a good amount of clothing in it. Either way that you decide to go, there's a lot to love about both of these packs. And lastly, one of the best things hands down that I purchased during my time working from home was an UPLIFT V2 commercial standing desk. It is something that just made all the difference for me both physically and mentally these past few months. It was expensive and I did wait a few weeks for it to come in the mail, but it did a lot for my well-being and the quality of the desk is outstanding. So it was a very worthwhile purchase that made a huge difference in my life. There are also non-electric standing desks with like cranks, and there's also converters to add to the top of your existing desk that can accomplish the same thing, so there are a lot of options out there, but the UPLIFT V2 commercial is just like a hands down 10 out of 10 highly recommend desk that is just really great if you're gonna be home consistently for a while. It's a great way to get in some movement and just some extra motivation during the day. So that's all that I have here from me. Let's get to the other side of my studio. We can go talk to Webbs and just get some advice and give you guys some like tips and tricks for the school year. Let's do it.
Hey guys, so we're here with Spiderwebs. What?
You need to do the thing.
Like the intro thing? I did that already.
Okay, but it doesn't count because I wasn't there. 1, 2, 3.
What's up guys? It's Ray back here. We're doing the intro again.
Webbs!
Yeah, with Webbs.
It's better this time because it has me.
Oh my gosh. Well, I thought it would be awesome to bring you here today for this video.
I don't know what this video is about.
Yeah, well, I thought it would be awesome to bring you here for this video because we could do some tips and tricks for the updated or upcoming updated.
I mean, it is updated.
Yeah, for the updated upcoming school year.
Oh, I know a lot about school.
Yeah, you're a teacher, you're an educational professional.
Walls, it has a roof.
You are a mastermind at this. It has 4 walls.
It does have a roof.
And now there's desks with barriers and things like that. And there's people working from home, and there's people being taught
And a lot
online.
of teachers who miss a lot of babies.
Yeah, and there's a lot of teaching online too. This year is very different.
Yes.
Very different. And I thought you would be good here because even though I could recommend like all this cool tech like to get everybody connected, I thought it would be good for you to just talk about like some tips, you know, for the upcoming year. Like, what do you recommend as a teacher for other teachers and for little students and
So I can definitely talk about that.
Go for it.
So as some of you may know, hi, I am Webbs. Miss Webbs to any of my students who are watching. I know you are. Please make sure you spell my name right. I'm a public school teacher here in New Jersey. I teach elementary school, so please do not come asking me questions about middle school and high school because that is very far out of my realm. I love my kids. I love my job. It's the best thing. I'm going to start crying in like 3 seconds. I really miss my kids.
I didn't know this would start.
I really miss my kids. Oh, okay. Hold on. I have tears. Okay.
right, well,
I'm okay.
yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah, she's very passionate about what she does.
I miss my kids.
And it shows. But now you've been doing a lot of online. You've been all over the summer, all over like the last few months too.
Yes. So I've been teaching remotely since March. I did summer school, so I have been going nonstop. This has actually been the first full week of non-teaching that I have had.
Wow.
So I've been online for quite a while. Because I've been online for quite a while, the first thing I can really recommend for students, teachers, parents, anyone to get, actually everyone should have, is blue light glasses.
That's a good one.
I know for me, I was online starting in March, just getting everything set up with my co-teachers and my teacher friends. I was working from like 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. every single day, just getting things set up, answering phone calls from parents. And that is hard on your eyes. So I wear my contacts every single day. And on top of that, I wear my blue light glasses. And I found that it really helped my head. You know, I'm really, really prone to migraines. My migraines are really up in the front, and that is from a lot of light. The blue light glasses really helped with that. I know some of my coworkers also have them. I know you have a pair.
Yep.
I'm getting another pair. I highly recommend everyone to get them, especially the little ones, because their eyes are just not used to being on screens the way ours may be, because we have more life experience than them. Second thing I recommend, iPad. So I know not a lot of people may be able to afford it, and this is, of course, according to your personal budget. I've also had amazing experiences with Chromebooks. Chromebooks run about $300. They are fantastic. They are linked up to Google directly. Any document you type up is directly saved into Google Docs. It is absolutely perfect for remote teaching. I use the iPad as an educator because I like being able to draw on my screen. I also have an Apple Pencil, just like Ray does. What I recommend for teachers and students alike is this little app right up here in the corner called Show Me.
Show me.
Yeah. So it's kind of like
Show
what
me it.
Khan Academy has. All right, so this app is already logged into my account, but it is a wonderful app right here where you can actually create and draw slides, and you can do
cool.
audio recordings over it rather. So I'm gonna show you my videos that I've been using for my teaching. So these are all the videos that I have created for my babies using this app. So you can see my handwriting. I've written little notes to my kids. Each video is individualized for my kids. They can watch it anytime. They can watch it anywhere. It really helps them out. And if you're a student, you can just go, let's say you're having trouble with math. Let's say you're having trouble with second grade math. Everything is right there for you. Teachers, you also have the standards over on the left-hand side. Parents, you can find any topic. You can just search it right up in the search bar. Kids, you can find anything on this app. If you want to learn how to draw, if you want to practice some music, you can learn all of that on Show Me. It's super cool. Highly recommend.
Very cool.
All right, so that app, if you want the full version, that's what I have. So that would probably fall around more so for teachers. It's $10 a month. It is a monthly subscription. It is worth every single dime. There is not a price I would pay for that app. For my kids, they deserve it. Kids, you don't need an account in order to receive videos from your teachers. Parents, if you want to create an account for that so you have access to all the other videos from teachers, you can sign up for the free demo account and you can still have access to all of that.
Well, see, that's why we have her here.
Yeah.
She recommends cool things. So that was two. Like, what's like one more, like a third tip or like something for this new year coming up? Like, what's like something that you would recommend? Doesn't have to be tech. It could be whatever you're feeling.
Please take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. I know at the very beginning of quarantine, I can speak on for personal experience since I know my own story, but it was very difficult for me to get used to a new normal, not waking up every day, not going on my drive, not following my routine. I'm a person who thrives on routine, so for me not to have that, my mental health took a real hit, and it was very difficult for me to feel like myself. When you feel good about your physical appearance, you feel better emotionally and mentally. So what I found over quarantine was an app, and I wish I had it with me, I wish I thought of it when I left my house earlier, is a company called Curology. I am not sponsored, I am not an ambassador. Literally people make $0 for any kind of reference. I just genuinely love this brand and I genuinely talk about it all the time. What you do is you take pictures of your face, you upload it to their website, and then a health professional calls you the next day and talks about what your goals are, what you want, any sensitivities you have, and then they create a 3-ingredient, custom-made treatment plan, prescription strength, just for you. I cannot recommend it more because honestly, it made me feel so much better. Just knowing that like my skin was being taken care of, that like my skin looked good, I felt so much more like myself.
That's good.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah,
and
take
you'll feel
breaks.
better. Yes, take breaks.
Get up, walk
outside,
around, get a standing desk.
Find me a standing desk.
Well,
Or at least one of the elevated things.
yeah, one with the levers. They have cheaper ones, just like with the iPad. They have cheap iPads, you know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that are accessible.
Yes.
So, you know.
And if not, this is also another really cool thing. So pro tip. If you're having difficulty affording any technology or anything that you're going to need for this upcoming school year, ask your school principal. Because I know my school, we were giving our Chromebooks to students so that they could get set up at home. We also had, I believe it was Optimum, I'm going to be so wrong, but we had networks extend their
Wow.
internet access. So if you're having any difficulties, call your principal. They are here to help you and they want you to succeed. And that's all.
You never know. Wow.
Yeah.
Good job. That's a lot
Thanks.
of good stuff.
Yeah, I try.
Yeah. So I think between the tech that we recommended here, the all the tips that Webb's had here, I think it should be pretty helpful for what you guys are going into or what you guys have already started.
Yeah.
So if you found it helpful, you know, give it a thumbs up, right? We haven't done that in a while.
And if you want to see me back,
yeah, let us
leave
know.
a like.
Yeah, or let us know. Should Webbs come back? Should she give more pro tips? Find out next time. Yeah, so also subscribe. And,
Hit the notification bell. Apparently that's a new thing now.
Yeah, you can do that too if you want. So, yeah, that's about it, right?
Yeah.
You got anything else?
Good luck with the upcoming school year. Be
Yeah.
kind to your teachers. Be kind to one another. Be kind to yourself.
Yep.
And until next time.
Be excellent together.
Until next time.
We'll see you
We'll
guys.
catch you later.
Yeah, peace.
Peace.